one of the big benefits of experimentation that I'm always talking about, both internally and externally, that people often forget about when it comes to engineering resources, that um, when you run experiments, you're able to either prove or disprove whether investing more time, operationally is actually worth your business doing so.
Right.
And we've had instances where we've had assumptions from product managers and things like that of large, lofty features that might take a number of sprints to build. And actually, we've challenged that and said, hey, let's take it down to a simple experiment and see, if there's merit or if there's not. And when there is merit, great. We double down on that. We invest in that. That's where we spend our time. And when there's not, then we kill it and we move on to something else. And that's one of the benefits that is often missed. One build on that complexity piece really worth noting about is that sometimes when experimenters and program managers or product owners or whoever it is that's kind of driving your experiment agenda, when they're looking at complexity, it can often be quite a biased metric, because my understanding of complexity of a particular test might very much differ with your understanding of the complexity of a test. And sometimes when we're prioritizing, we also don't know exactly what the solutions or the variants might be. And that's kind of an evolutionary process as you kind of go through building a comprehensive test plan. A test that you might have originally thought was quite simple could become complex later on. This has been a problem for us, and it's led to things that go into build that end up being bigger or hairier than we thought. So we've kind of got a middle way process where we're bringing the right people to the table around that engineering complexity.
Mm.
And if the answer to that question is, I don't know, we say, okay, well, that's great. Pause. Let's go do a spike and actually spend 1 hour, 2 hours of an engineer's time to look into that particular piece. What's it going to take for you to deliver on these types of solutions? What's the complexity of the code base? What about the metrics? Various bits and pieces like that. And over time, doing those activities has led to more accurate complexity scores for us that actually helps those in the decisioning seats about what they prioritize to make
Yep.
a more informed decision, rather than just it's a 1 or it's a 5, right?
Right.
It's got a bit of color to it.